Okay, so let's heal the relationship right now. Maybe you've just suffered a breakup. Maybe you had an argument with your sister, a falling out with a parent, loved one, a coworker. I don't care who it is. The tendency when something like this happens is to replay the pain, replay the moment of suffering. And in turn, you just continue to suffer, cry, relive the moment. I've been there. I know how it feels. And I know that there's an easy way out. So let me reassure you that this technique works and it works fast, but you need to give it your all. You need to listen to what I'm saying and you need to put it into practice. If you do, this falling out, this hurt, this pain will in fact end, and the relationship you desire will instead take form. It is that simple. So the easiest way to make this happen is to first take the assumption that the person who hurt you, the person who you had this falling out with, the person in question, actually wants the healing to occur. They don't want this pain to continue. They don't want this period of no contact to continue. They, in fact, feel bad. They feel the same way as you do. So it's like you're not on opposing sides. It's not that this person wants the opposite of what you want. It's more like you recognize that it stands to reason that this person could also desire healing, because I mean, as human beings, we do desire healing. Like, we want things to feel good. We all basically want the same things, which is peace, comfort, safety, companionship, love, laughter. Like, we all want the same things. So yes, I want you to admit that it stands to reason that this person could also want things to be made better. I don't care what they said to you. I don't care how bad the breakup was, how painful this argument was, how much they let you down. Let's just, for a moment, admit that it's possible that they can feel bad and want things to be made better, like you do. Like right now, I'm sure your heart is aching for things to be made better, and you just want to hear loving words and words of kindness, words of apology, words of, let's make this better. Let's fix this. Let's get back to happiness, to love, to laughter. Okay. So your next job is to stop replaying the pain in your head. And to stop sort of arguing with them in your head. Now, I know that when something is unresolved, you feel sort of a fixation to dwell upon these things. But again, all it's doing is giving you pain, additional anguish. When someone has hurt you, a lot of times the tendency is to imagine them being glad about it. Glad that they let you down, glad that they're ignoring you, glad that things are unresolved. But as we said in the last step, it's human nature to want to make things better. So let's stop replaying the hurt, fixating on it, replaying yourself as the victim. Just do the best you can. If you find your thoughts trailing off into this, just calmly reel yourself back in and ask yourself, really, what is this going to accomplish? But just me feeling sadness. Like when you replay these things in your mind, it feels so real. Like it feels like you're in the moment again. And it's upsetting. Like you get a sick feeling in your stomach. You just want to sob. It doesn't feel good. Instead, we want to align you with comfort, with relief, with everything is going to be okay. And you can't do that if you're focusing on all the hurt, all the pain. Okay, so your job is going to be to take a deep breath, sigh of relief, choose to not keep replaying the moment of pain in your mind. Take a deep breath. Do it with me. Everything is going to be okay. This works. This is a proven technique of mine because I have been there too. And I know when you're in a moment like that, all you want to do is make things better. You just want things to be better instantly. And I do want to say, trying to contact this person and prove your point and beg that things get better, like that just doesn't work. What I'm instructing you here to do does in fact work. So we stop replaying the moments of suffering. We stop reinventing new moments of suffering. A lot of times the tendency is to imagine new ways that you could feel hurt or let down, or stomping your feet, proving your point, as if this person doesn't see eye to eye with you. So we're just going to kind of turn everything off as best we can. If you find your mind trailing back to it, reel yourself back in, give yourself a mental hug, some words of support, encouragement. This moment of pain, this moment of disharmony is not going to last forever. And then what we are going to do is align ourselves with this feeling of healing, this idea of good things happening. Now, if you've had an argument with someone or a falling out, like it could feel almost impossible to imagine them actually doing something nice or apologizing to you. Like if you're able to imagine that, great. But if you're finding that feels too far-fetched, try some what ifs. Like, what if this person could feel bad? What if this person wanted to make things better? What if this person right now was missing me? Those can feel very gentle. And if that even feels too hard to do, just try to turn off all of the other muck. Now, honestly, if you can just keep being mentally aware of this, what is going to happen is you're going to suddenly be a vibrational match to healing, to love, to having things be made right. So you're no longer the sad victim wallowing in despair and creating more of that feeling of woe is me. Instead, you've taken a strong approach. You've freed yourself from the baggage of pain, and you've instead moved to a place where good things can happen. And you can try to just reinforce this idea of life being good, life showing you blessings, life showing you miracles, unexpected good things happening your way. Like it doesn't even necessarily have to be about this person in question. It can just be a general idea of you deserving good things in life. And if you can just sort of stay determined towards this idea, sooner rather than later, things will get better. So your biggest job is going to be to make these changes from within, find a place of healing, find a place of connecting with love, all good things happening, instead of replaying the pain, replaying the disappointment, replaying the argument. Now, if I didn't say this enough before, I want to reinforce the idea that we do not do anything to bring about the outcome. So we do not try to contact this person. We do not beg them to have things be made better. We do not get our sister to convince them to contact us. We do not post pictures on social media trying to get their attention. We do not drive past their house. We do not ride a bicycle past their house. You get the idea. We do nothing but changing our vibrational state from within to that of healing, to that of good things happening, to that of turning the light switch off, to all of that pain. And I know this sounds simple. It may sound even too simple, as if there needs to be a more complicated method. You need to do visualizations or affirmations to complement it, and you really don't. If there has been a falling out or some sort of terrible disappointment in your life that involves a relationship of any kind, like I said, it could be love, it could be family, it could be friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a business client, it could be, I don't know, a contractor that you paid and they haven't come back and finished the work. Okay. All different situations. When you have a situation like this, it can be really hard to visualize the outcome you want because it can feel so far removed from the currently what you're experiencing that it can feel a lot of resistance, a lot of, like you don't form a lot of confidence within this idea of it being possible. And this is why the method of just turning things off can be so effective, because then you're no longer switched to the channel. I mean, think of it like an old radio dial. So you're no longer at the frequency of this chaos continuing, this disharmony continuing. Like, instead, you've changed your frequency, you've changed your alignment to something different, to this outcome of healing, to good things happening, to things being made better. And it really is that simple. And if you are wondering whether or not it works, please try it out. Give it your all. Give it your entire heart. Give it some time. Don't just do this for an hour and be like, why didn't it work? And definitely don't do this and then reach out and think, oh, well, why didn't they respond in the way I wanted? Just let it come to you. Because I guarantee you, when you let it come to you, it's like you're letting go. You're letting it happen in its right time and its right way. And just keep holding that faith that you deserve for things to be made right, that you deserve for this outcome to happen, that you deserve for the hurt to end, because you do. All of your relationships in life should be harmonious. And if there is a challenge that has been presented to you, it can in fact be made better. And this also works if you are the person that let the other person down. So it works in all situations, basically because you want to start to align with this idea that the other person also wants things to be made better and sees sort of eye to eye with you, instead of this idea of them opposing what you desire. And again, it works best when we don't reach out to that person. And I know that this can feel really hard because you just want to fix things. But I guarantee you, when you fix from within, when you dial that to that new station, you will automatically receive the result. I'm wishing you all the best. I hope this video gave you a lot to think about, because you can change your outcomes. I'm wishing you the very best. Enroll, studywithveronica.com, and get my newest course there. Get someone to do exactly what you want. I know you will love it, and I know it will change your life. Have a blessed day.